Super-sized animals may be something you usually see in movies, but guess what? They actually exist in real life too! Fasten your seatbelts because we're going on a hell of a ride through volcanic craters and muddy rivers to discover the 10 biggest animals you won't believe exist. What's up, Facnatics? This is Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. We may not have King Kong on our list, but our number one pick will have you running for dear life. Let's get this show on the road. Number 10. Megabat. If there's one animal that could give you the creeps, it would probably be bats. At least, that's true in my case. In pop culture, these dark, flying mammals are a staple of horror movies. Heck, they are even suspected of causing the global COVID pandemic. So imagine seeing a megabat with wings that can spread as wide as an average person's arm span. Meet the giant golden-crowned flying fox, considered as one of the largest bat species in the world. This megabat, which is endemic to the Philippines, has an average weight that can go as high as 3 pounds, and its wingspan can reach up to 5 feet 6 inches wide. These flying foxes sleep during the day and forage for fig and leaves during the night. Even though it's not allowed to hunt and trade them, illegal poaching is still rampant, making the giant golden-crowned flying fox an endangered species. Scientists are also investigating these flying foxes because they may have something to do with the spread of new infectious diseases. I wonder what Bruce Wayne has to say about that. Keep watching because our number one animal can sting you to death. Number 9. Snail on steroids. If you're into gardening, or you recently got into it, something you wouldn't want slithering around your landscape are snails. They are some of the most destructive pests and can slowly but surely demolish your plants. But this particular species is a bit extra in more ways than one. Mostly found in East Africa, the African snail is the largest land snail in the world and can grow up to 20 centimeters in length and 7 centimeters in height. That's practically the size of an average puppy. They may be slow, but they're capable of spreading diseases not just on plants, but on humans too. That's why they made it to the top 100 list of most invasive species in the world. Yikes, somebody call SpongeBob. Gary's got a destructive cousin.
Aw, he wants to play.
Number 8. Mammoth rabbit. Now this is one gigantic animal I wouldn't mind roaming around my house. If dogs aren't your thing, then these enormous fur balls might be more up your alley. The Flemish giant rabbits are considered the gentle giants of the bunny world. They can grow to more than 4 feet and can weigh more than 13 pounds. Some of them have even been recorded weighing as much as 21 pounds. These domestic rabbits are known to be docile and patient and are hugely popular in the breeding industry. Originally bred for its meat and fur, giant Flemish rabbits were exported to the US from England and Belgium in the early 1890s to breed larger rabbits and hares during the so-called rabbit boom. I bet they could eat a crate full of carrots. Number 7. King-sized rodent. A team working on a BBC wildlife documentary never thought that they would make a groundbreaking discovery when they ventured out into the jungles of Papua New Guinea in 2009. They were exploring the volcanic crater of the extinct Mount Bosavi when they came across a giant rat with thick, silvery gray, woolly fur.
Rat, the same family as the rats you find in the city.
Turns out they discovered a new rodent species that is now named the Bosavi woolly rat. Not much is known about these rodents yet, but there has been evidence that it can grow up to 32 inches in length and can weigh more than 3 pounds. Giant rodents, anyone? It's a hard pass for me. Number 6. Whopper worms. Nope, you're not looking at snakes. These are actually earthworms, better believe it. Specifically, they are called giant Gippsland earthworms, one of 1,000 native earthworm species in Australia. These crazy huge crawlers can grow 3 times longer than the average earthworm. They're so big that some people have confused them for an adult snake. The giant earthworms can reach almost 10 feet long and 3 inches in diameter. However, they can still grow longer since they can expand and contract their bodies. This threatened species of worms is only found in moist burrow systems around the southern and western sides of Gippsland in Victoria, Australia. And thankfully, I'm 1,000 miles away from the land down under. Number 5. Colossal salamander. These gigantic amphibians might be our closest connection to the Jurassic period. Part of an ancient group of salamanders, the Chinese giant salamander is actually considered a living fossil. Growing as long as 5.9 feet and tipping the scales at 100 pounds, these giant salamanders are also considered as one of the largest living amphibians on Earth. They are endemic to central China and are being farmed and bred in the area. Unfortunately, this species of salamanders are close to becoming critically endangered. No thanks to people poaching them for delicacy and traditional medicine, not to mention losing their natural habitat due to pollution. Number 4. Goliath frog. I don't know about you, but seeing frogs makes my skin crawl, especially if said frog can reach the size of a newborn baby. Aptly called the Goliath frog, it can grow to at least 13 inches long minus the legs and can weigh up to 7 pounds, making it the world's largest frog species. Although they are not dangerous, they are so strong that they can move rocks more than half their body weight just to build nests for their tadpoles. Found around southwest Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, Goliath frogs tend to live near rivers with fast-flowing waters and sandy bottoms. Like most of the bigger-than-average animals on our list, this species is also dwindling in number due to deforestation and poaching. Although they've been around for more than 200 million years, researchers still continue to study them to learn more about how many years they do actually live and if there's in fact more than one species of them. Would have been easier if Kermit had the answers.
This is a picture of a happy face.
Number 3. Titanic stingray. You might think that the biggest water creatures only exist in oceans and the deep sea. Well, think again. Hidden beneath the rivers and estuaries of Southeast Asia are huge, giant freshwater stingrays that can cover at least 2 people in its ultra-wide disc. These stingrays can measure more than 6 feet wide and can weigh around 1,300 pounds, so it's not a surprise that they are known as one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. Giant freshwater stingrays are commonly found in sandy and muddy areas of large rivers in Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, and Malaysia. Since they're usually hidden at the bottom of the river, not much is known about these humongous water creatures. What we do know, though, is that its sting can crush bones and release toxic mucus. However, it's not usually the aggressive type, unless it senses danger. Speaking of stings, you wouldn't want to get stung by this next massive creature. Number 2. Monstrous jellyfish. We all know jellyfish are one of those fascinating sea creatures that are all nice and cute when you see them in an ocean park, but you wouldn't want to meet them when you're swimming in the sea, especially if it's bigger than the average human being. A Nomura's jellyfish is so huge that it can reach more than 6 feet in diameter and can weigh almost 440 pounds. These sea creatures have even capsized a 10-ton fishing trawler back in 2009. Apparently, the boat's 3-man crew was trying to haul in dozens of these sea jellies. The waters between China and Japan have seen increasing blooms of Nomura's jellyfish in the past 2 decades, mostly because of climate change, coastal modification, and overfishing. These massive creatures pose a serious threat to Japanese fishermen, so researchers are now trying to find a solution to convert this nuisance into a resource. Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings. Number 1. Horrific hornets. In case you missed it, there's been a lot of buzz about sightings of huge hornets around North America in late 2019 to 2020. Well, they're no ordinary hornets. They're Asian giant hornets, and they're considered as the largest and deadliest hornet on the planet. Native to the tropical regions of East Asia and mainland Southeast Asia, these incredible insects can have wingspans of more than 3 inches, but more than its above average size is its potential threat to humans because of its toxic venom. In fact, when these hornets invaded areas of 3 Chinese states back in 2013, it resulted in 42 casualties as well as 1,600 injured people. Let's just hope that these lethal hornets won't spread their wings outside the tropical forests where they usually reside, or else we'll be in big trouble. And there you have it, our list of the 10 biggest animals you won't believe exist. Which of these monstrous creatures was the biggest shocker for you? Tell us all about it in the comments section below. Take home our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf below or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Craving more bizarre animals you didn't know exist? Then check out our roundup of the 10 most unusual dogs in the world. Till then, stay curious, Fact Addicts, and see you in the next video.